Match prediction of the week. Very interesting fixtures for this week. On Premiership, English Premiership, and also La Liga, Spanish La Liga. So we'll be taking a look at the analysis and also the prediction of these matches. Alright, so let's just dive into it as quick as possible. So the first one that we're going to be looking into, or let's say that the match of the week, we have Atletico Madrid versus Mallorca, which is a La Liga match. Then Barcelona versus Oviedo. Then Villarreal versus Real Madrid. Then we have on the English Premier League, we have Arsenal against Man United. We have Man City versus Wolves. We have Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. Then Bournemouth versus Liverpool. So we'll be taking them one at a time and one after the other to see to make our own analysis on what we think the outcome of this game will be. So henceforth on this station we'll be doing this, and also in each game before the game starts, like 1 hour before the game starts, we're going to also do the proper lineup for the game. Each of the game 1 hour before it starts, we're going to do a proper lineup, and we'll also do the normal PlayStation 4 prediction of the game. So that is what we'll be doing. So for now, let's dive into Arsenal versus Man United. That game will be played on Sunday on 25th of January 2026. So we'll be looking at the analysis of this game. So we'll dive into the prediction of this game and what it's going to look like. So let's go. Yeah, that's the game there. So actually, Arsenal are heavily favored to defeat Manchester United in their Premier League clash on January 25th, 2026 at Emirates Stadium. Predictions widely favor a 2-0 or 2-1 victory for the Gunners. That is what we have as a prediction on this game. So the Gunners, who led the league table, although a rejuvenated Manchester United under interim coach Michael Carrick, present a potential challenge after beating Manchester City. So we also have some other things like the key predictions and odds of this game. The winner, Arsenal, roughly 70% probability with odds around 4-7. That's what we are looking at on this game. Then the score line, we're looking at 2-0 or 2-1 in favor of Arsenal. So the goals under 2.5 or 3.5 total goals, given recent defensive low scoring trends, Then the key stats, Arsenal are unbeaten in their last 6 home Premier League meetings against Manchester United. So that's the key statistics. So another thing, the key considerations we can take from this game is Arsenal's forms. For example, like leading the league, coming off a 1-3 Champions League win against Inter is one of it. Then the one for Man United form, at least we have like recent 2-0 win over Manchester City under interim boss Michael Carrick. So we also have other things like the injuries, stroke lineups, potential for Victor Gyökeres a start for Arsenal with key defensive doubt. So key defensive doubt were Calafiori, Incapi. So But despite United's improved form, the consensus is that Arsenal's superior quality and home advantage will secure them the 3 points. So I don't know what you think on this. We'll see. You can drop your opinion on the comment section, but that is what we have as our own prediction on this one. We can also go a bit further to give some maybe some more insights. Because for instance, most sport analysts and betting odds heavily favor Arsenal to win against Manchester United in this forthcoming game with a high win probability. So, and the estimation is around 60 to 7. The general consensus for a likely scoreline is still the same 2-0 Arsenal victory. So we'll see how that goes at the end of the day. So that's all we have for this game. So we'll move to the next one. So the next one is Man City versus Wolves. Yeah, Man City versus Wolves. This game will be played on by I think tomorrow, right? 24th January 2026. Yeah. So our own prediction on this is that Manchester City is heavily favored to beat Wolves in their Premier League clash on Saturday, January 24, 2026, with most expert prediction a multi-goal victory for the home side. City is expected to bounce back after recent back-to-back losses in other competitions. So the match is scheduled for tomorrow at Etihad Stadium. So and our prediction and odd is that most analysts and bookmakers anticipate a comfortable win for Manchester City, despite Wolves' recent upturn in form, which sees them unbeaten in 4 league games. So that is what we think in this one. Then we also have predictions for this game. Our prediction for this game is that Manchester City will win Wolves by a margin of, let's say, we have 3-0. There's possibility of 3-1. There's possibility of 2-0. But another thing we must take a look at is there are some other key insights we must take a look at. For instance, Man City's inevitable response. After suffering 2 consecutive defeats against Man United and Bodo Glimt, Pep Guardiola's side is widely expected to deliver a strong response at home, which is expected. So, and also, we shouldn't take another key insight we should also take note again is the Wolves' defensive resilience. Wolves have improved defensively and are more organized under manager Rob Edwards, which might see them resist City initially. However, City has won 9 of the last 10 Premier League meetings between the sides. So we also have another, like the predicted goal scorer to watch. At least we have Erling Haaland. He's the favorite to score anytime. While new City signing Antonio Semenyo, who has been in good form, is also a strong contender. So we will see how that one goes. We'll see that one. So that's our prediction for this game. If you have any of your prediction, you can also drop it on the comment section. So let's take a look at the next one. So the next one we have is Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. Very tough game. Going to be a tough game, but we will see what our predictions are. Our prediction is that Chelsea would have a win against Crystal Palace. You understand? At least with many forecasting a scoring match such as, let's say, 2-0 or 2-1 victory for Chelsea. So a few sources, however, predict a draw, citing the team's recent head-to-head history. The match is scheduled for Sunday, January 25th. So January 25th, 2026. So that's when the match is scheduled. So let's take a look at our previews and also the analysis on this game. We're looking at Chelsea to win. Yeah, because Chelsea is considered the favorite due to Crystal Palace's current turmoil, which includes a 10-match winless run in all competitions. Manager uncertainty and key player departure. Opta's supercomputer gives Chelsea a 40.5% chance of victory. So that's what we think. But we still have a low scoring affair. The last 3 meetings between the two teams have ended in draws with no more than 2 goals scored in each. So Crystal Palace has struggled to score at home, managing only 10 goals in 11 home league matches this season. So, but head-to-head dominance, Crystal Palace has not beating Chelsea in their last 7 meetings across all competitions since October 2017. While the last 3 matches were draw, the overall record is heavily in Chelsea's favor. So there are other factors that we think that can also, like we also have the team news. Like the Crystal Palace is expected to be without Trevor Chalobah. Because of ineligible against parent club. Adam Watten and Matheus Franca, key players. Mark Guehi has also transferred to Manchester City, a significant blow to their defense. So also Chelsea is missing Benoit Badiashile and Wesley Fofana due to injury. Enzo Fernandez and Cole Palmer are expected to be available. So that is what we think on this match. So you can also drop your opinion at the usual place. So that's all we have for Crystal Palace and Chelsea. So let's take a look at the next one for the Premier League. So the next one we have is Bournemouth versus Liverpool. Bournemouth versus Liverpool. So honestly, we are looking at Liverpool to win this one. So you're looking at Liverpool to win this one. Liverpool to win their Premier League clash against Bournemouth on Saturday. This one will happen on January 24, 2026. Most predictions also suggest both teams will score, given Bournemouth's high scoring but defensively vulnerable style. You know? But our match preview and prediction gives Liverpool to win. Both teams to score. Then our key insight is that Liverpool are the favorite to win after supercomputer, giving them a 43.7 win probability. They are currently on the longest unbeaten streak in the Premier League, 10 games. Bournemouth have won just once in their last 13 top-flight outings and are battling a lengthy injury list. Head-to-head, Liverpool have won 12 of their last 13 Premier League meetings against Bournemouth. So goals, you're looking at both teams have scored in each of Bournemouth's last 8 games, indicating an open match. So okay, let's take a look at also another factors of their injury on our own side. The team news and injury. Bournemouth is significantly impacted by injuries, with key players like Marcus Tavernier, Justin Kluivert, and Tyler Adams all sidelined. Liverpool welcome back forward Mohamed Salah from AFCON duty. They have a few absentees, including Alexander Isak, Conor Bradley, and potentially Ibrahim Konate due to personal reasons. So that is our own prediction for this game. So let's take a look at the next one. The next one will be taking us to Spanish La Liga. Atletico Madrid versus Mallorca. Atletico Madrid versus Mallorca. Let's take a look at this one. And see what we have to conclude on this game. All right, on this game, Atletico Madrid is actually favored on this game. So Atletico Madrid is strongly favored to win this La Liga match against Mallorca. It's going to take place on Sunday, 25th of January 2026 at the Riyadh Air Metropolitano due to their exceptional home form and dominance head-to-head record. So yeah, so our own match analysis and prediction. We are predicting just predicting this game to be a victory for Atletico Madrid with a scoreline of 2-0. You know. So, but let's take a look at their form and standing. 4th place Atletico Madrid, 41 points, are in strong form in the league. Whilst 15th place Mallorca, 21 points, are struggling and remain in the relegation battle. So there's also home advantage. Atletico Madrid has won their last 12 home games across all competitions and are undefeated at the Metropolitano in the current La Liga season. So our away struggles also have an impact. Mallorca away form is poor, with only one away victory this season, making the trip to Madrid a significant challenge. But when we look at the head-to-head, Atletico Madrid has a superior historical record, remaining unbeaten in their last 6 La Liga encounter with Mallorca, 5 wins and 1 draw. So we can't take that away. So, and we have the key players to watch on our side also analyzing this game is, number 1, we have Julian Alvarez in Atletico Madrid. The forward has been a key part of the attack this season, though he is currently on a 9-game league scoring drought and will be looking to score. So we also have on the side of Mallorca, Vedat Muriqi, Mallorca's main goal threat. Muriqi has 5 goals in his last 3 games and will be crucial to his team's limited attacking chances. So for the most up-to-date team news, so this thing is just our own analysis. on this game. So is actually favored. Atletico Madrid is actually favored on this game to win because of the home advantage, and also the score prediction is 2-0. But we will see, like I said, we will see what happens when on the side on the game, especially the formation, and we will see what happens on the PS4 prediction that we will do. We will actually make like we'll list the actual lineup of this game 1 hour before the game on this channel. Then we do the prediction match on PS4. So let's take a look at the next one. So the next one we have here is Barcelona versus Oviedo. Barcelona versus Oviedo. So we have Barcelona versus Oviedo match prediction. So we'll see what it gives and what we're going to take out of this one. So of course, FC Barcelona is heavily favored to win this one, to win their La Liga match against bottom club Real Oviedo on Sunday, January 25th at the Spotify Camp Nou. So it's going to be played in Camp Nou, and our match analysis and prediction. We're looking at a prediction, a comfortable prediction of this game. A scoreline of 3-1 or 5-0. 3-1 or 5-0 is possible on this in this game. So yeah, so because when we look at the league standing, top of the table Barcelona 49 points, holds a 1-point lead, while Real Oviedo is at the bottom 20th position with only 13 points. So we also check on the home advantage also it plays. Barcelona has a perfect 9 wins from 9 home games in La Liga this season, scoring multiple goals in 8 consecutive home games across all competitions. So now Oviedo will definitely struggle with their away this season. So is winless in their last 10. Oviedo, they are winless in their last 10 La Liga outing and has secured only 1 away victory all season, having gone 7 consecutive away games without a win. This is really huge. So, but if we check the head-to-head, you find out that the Barcelona have won the reverse fixtures earlier this season 3-1 and holds a dominant overall head-to-head record. So we'll also check the key players we have in mind inside of Barcelona. Ferran Torres, Barcelona's leading scorer with 11 goals, he is central to their attack and a key threat to Oviedo's defense. We also have Robert Lewandowski, a proven finisher who scored in the midweek Champions League match and the reverse fixture against Oviedo, making him a strong candidate to score on Sunday. Then on the side of Real Oviedo, we have Federico Vinas as Oviedo's main attacking spark. All 3 of his goals this time have opened the scoring in away games. So that is what we have for this game. Barcelona is also favored. Then we're going to look at the next one. The next one of the key important game in La Liga. So we are looking at this one. Villarreal versus Real Madrid match prediction. So we're going to see what happens. We'll see what happens on this one. So actually, Real Madrid is actually predicted to win this one. And this game will be played on the 24th, which is tomorrow, 24th of January 2026, at the Estadio de la Ceramica. Though some predictions anticipate a tight contest with both teams scoring. So our own match analysis and prediction, We are predicting a narrow one. For Real Madrid to win this game. Let's say 2-1 or 3-1. 2-1 or 3-1 will be comfortable for them. So when we look at the league stand, you see that Real Madrid sits in second place, just 1 point behind leaders Barcelona, while Villarreal is currently in third place. So we check the recent form. Real Madrid has won their last 4 La Liga matches. Villarreal, in contrast, is looking to bounce back from consecutive defeats in all competitions. So if we check the head-to-head, Real Madrid has dominated recent encounters, remaining unbeaten in their last 5 league games against Villarreal. So 4 wins and 1 draw, and winning the reverse fixture this season 3-1. So those are the things we have to check. So the key statistics on our side also is that both teams have scored in 8 of Real Madrid's last 10 games. You understand? Villarreal has scored in 6 of their last 7 home games. You understand? Then Real Madrid is the league's top scoring team and is top for goals scored per away game. So the key player to watch in this game is, of course, we know Kylian Mbappe of Real Madrid, the league's top scorer with 19 goals. Mbappe has been in prolific form, scoring 2 goals in the midweek Champions League thrashing of Monaco. Then on the side of Villarreal, we have Gerard Moreno, a key offensive player for the home side. He has been involved in many goals against Real Madrid in previous seasons. So that is what we have for this Villarreal against Madrid. We will see how it goes. So, but definitely 1 hour before the game, we are going to list the players, the lineup players for both teams that will start the game. Then we will do our PS4 match prediction. So please stay tuned. 1 hour before the game, we will do that. I will see what at the end of the game what finally becomes of it. So we'll be doing this on this channel every now and then, every matches, be it Premier League, be it national team, be it club football, Europa. But for now, we are focusing on important games and also important games in La Liga and also important games in English Premier League. So that is all we have for today. So let's see how it goes for the weekend. Thanks for coming around.
You can drop your opinion at the comment section. Please like, subscribe and share. Thank you for watching.